guys. You guys alright?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in this brand new video. As you can see, I'm joined by two special guests. I am joined by my mum and KOKO.
Yeah, regular.
Hi.
He said regular. My mum is, however, not a regular. I don't believe you've been on my channel officially like this. But in celebration of Mother's Day, I have decided to sit down with my mum, of course, and KOKO and have some conversations around the stories of motherhood. This video is also sponsored by Pandora, and we are wearing some gorgeous Pandora jewellery. How best can we tell stories of motherhood or express our stories of motherhood than by sitting down with my mum and my son, his grandma, his mum, my son, my mum, her daughter, her grandson. So I think this should be quite interesting. There's some really interesting questions. I think it'll be quite interesting to like hear the dynamics and the differences between parents raising kids in 2022 and of course when you started having kids. When was that, babe?
78.
Was that your first job? In the 70s.
The 70s.
In the 70s. So, I believe you got some questions. Do you want to say hi to the people them? Acting like you've never seen them before.
Yeah, well, the people
Don't be
them,
rude.
The people them know me, and I know the people them, so it's just a regular thing. You see me, it's just like I walked out the door and I came back, so.
Anyway. Hi. I'm Esther's mom.
Yeah.
I'm KOKO's grandma.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's all. So I'm gonna hand over to KOKO, who is going to be our host, I suppose, for this video. Go on then.
So I've got 4 questions on here that I'll be asking my mum and my grandma, both separately, and if there's anything I find that comes from the questions, I will build up on the question. So yeah, let's get into it.
Let's go.
So our first question is, what would you have told your younger self about parenting? Let's start with grandma.
The question I asked myself then was, am I ready?
Yeah.
Will I be able to handle it?
Are you sure?
Am I sure? Because there's obstacle I'm going to face. So the big question is, am I ready? You can never be ready to have kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say ready is? What would you say ready means?
Ready in terms of you've got a career that brings income, that makes you be able to be comfortable to look after the kids, and then accommodation for you to be comfortable with your kids, and a partner that is ready to support for as a family, and you have to be happy within yourself because psychologically it's going to affect the baby.
Yeah.
Alright. So the questions come to you now. What would you have told your younger self about having children?
I'm not even that old, but
Obviously before you had me.
what I would tell my younger self is you're gonna have a baby at a time where you least expect it. You won't be ready, but you will definitely be equipped with everything you need. So it might seem like the world is over, but you will, like, it's all gonna fall into place. So I guess I would have just prepped myself, like, slapped myself, pap, pap, get it together, you're gonna be alright.
Alright then. Also, do feel free to like give your answers to the questions in the comments below, because we do want to hear what you have to say as well.
Yeah.
So this question says, what would you want me to do differently? It says.
I feel like we can all ask each other this question.
Well, okay, just someone went that way, so I'm going to start this way now. So I'll be start.
What would I want you to do differently? Are you ready for this answer? I would want you to be a lot more focused at school.
Nah, I'm focused on school.
No, you're not. And I say this because I see that you're so intelligent, but I feel like you let the least important things distract you. But this is only you now, isn't it? You still got a whole load of things to go through in life. So I can only kind of give you advice on where you kind of are now. But I would want you to take your education a little bit more seriously. And not to say like school is the be all and end all, and you know, whatever you study at school, that's what you're gonna do for the rest of your life. No.
Okay.
So what would you want me to do differently?
Not a lot really.
I was insecure.
Not like you are perfect, but what I would have loved you to do differently is
married. Get married.
Nah, well, that's optional. It's not everybody. It's not mandatory.
But you want me to get married, don't you?
I want you to get married, but it's not mandatory. I can't force you to get married.
No.
If you don't want to. What I would love you to do differently is how would I put it? Like sometimes when you're angry with KOKO, the way you handle the situation that the wall is going to come down, I wouldn't like you to be doing that because it's not healthy at all. When he gets on you, there's a way to it. I know sometimes it can be something else, but he's a good boy. I'll say he's a good boy, but give him a chance sometimes.
I give him long rope.
And with your work, try and rest more. Because
Oh,
when you start, you go on and on and on, and I get worried.
me too.
In the middle of the night, you're still walking, and you wake up, you carry your bag, you travel, you come back 24 hours later, you're going again. Try and have more space to rest. You need rest.
Yeah.
You love doing it when you're doing it, but at the end of the day, it catch up with you.
Yeah.
That's why I'm worried, because I've gone through that same lane, and I don't want you to go through what I'm going through now.
I think the one thing that perhaps I feel like I would want different in our relationship, not to do differently, because I feel like it's not something that you can like switch on and off, but perhaps in terms of like communication. You know, I always say this anyway. I always kind of go on about it a little bit. Just kind of feeling like I can just kind of be like, oh mom, this is happening, and having some kind of like feel like there's an understanding. Because sometimes I feel like the understanding isn't really there. Like, and I know you want to say stuff and you want to make things okay, but it's the not really understanding how to that kind of creates that kind of block. But I think it all starts from communication.
What is one thing you learnt from your mum that you adopted into your parenting style?
Ooh, I'm like, who's this for?
So we can go this way actually, grandma's class.
Okay.
Caring and loving, and being straightforward and prayerful.
Use a warrior with that one.
Prayerful, caring, loving, down to earth with people. Even if they disappoint you, don't mind. It's in you, and I inherited it from my mom, and that's my mom.
Is there anything she said to you, like something you can remember she said quite clearly that stuck with you for the rest of your life?
Be straightforward. Let your yes be yes, let your no be no, and be truthful. Transparent.
Did grandma say that in English or Yoruba?
In Yoruba.
Give it to us in Yoruba.
My mama sọ pé jẹ́ kí àwọn ènìyàn mọ irú ènìyàn tó jẹ́.
Let people know the kind of person you are.
Ibi tó bá dẹ̀ ń lọ ni kó lọ. Má sọ pé ò ń lọ sí Yaba kán bá ẹ lóṣòdì.
Wherever you say you're gonna go, make sure that's where you're going. Don't say you're going to one place and then they find you somewhere else.
And nínú gbogbo téèyàn bá ń ṣe, àdúrà is very, very important.
In everything you do, prayer is very important.
Again, what is one thing you learnt from your mum that you adopted into your parenting style? Same question. Okay.
I think subconsciously making sure your child is like taken care of, like and this isn't really something that like you had to say or you did or that you said to us, like I'm making sure you guys are taken care of. So I think that's why I'm so bang on making sure that like you're good without the help of anyone. Does that make sense?
That you keep with you, or she said to you in the past that you kept with you?
I think it was recently actually. Maybe not when I was growing up, but recently when like you were like, oh, that you're really proud of me, and I was like, I thought that was quite sweet.
I always say that, even right from when you were younger.
Yeah, but I feel like it was like, I guess maybe I was at a point where I could actually like accept it. Maybe I felt like, okay, I've done something with myself, so what mum is saying feels a lot more like it holds weight.
Yeah, solidified.
Yeah.
Did having children stop you from accomplishing your goals? This is the last question.
I think this is a fire question.
Okay.
Mum, I want to hear your side of this.
I want you to.
No?
Never.
Oh. Just no. Point blank.
Never. Having kids stop me achieving my goal? Not really, because I'm always a fighter. I know where I'm going, and I don't allow anything to stop me, and I still carry on, because that's how my mom raised us. You know, my mom, she's a disciplinarian, and in fact, we always say she's tough, but her toughness has actually molded us to be able to face life without, derailing us. And what we all are today is her being tough. Not tough in the sense that she's wicked, tough in the sense that she will tell you, this is what, you go this way, this is what you're going to face. You go that way, this is what you're going to face. So it's left to you to decide which way you want to go.
And you, Mom?
Sorry, the question. Did having kids stop me from achieving my goals?
No.
No. Actually, if anything, KOKO, like having you probably helped me realize where I wanted to be, what I wanted to do. Because like, I think after I had you, I was kind of like, I've done the worst I could possibly do. No one's really expecting much of me. So that was kind of when I was kind of a bit more free to explore like my creative side and really kind of like do things that were, I guess, like a secret passion, but not really like, I wasn't open, because the expectation of me was to go to school. So obviously when I had you and then I dropped out of uni, and everyone's idea was, oh my God, okay, so she's done for, she's probably not gonna like make anything of herself. That was when I was a bit freer to kind of explore other, like I said, passions. So thanks, babe. You actually, you did this for me, babe, all right? It's all down to you. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming around. Thank you so much for your very interesting and hard-hitting questions. I feel like each of us were able to give some input to each of the questions. Definitely hit us up in the comments and let us know if you have anything interesting to add. And if you'd also like to see a part 2, let us know. That would be quite interesting as well, to sit down with my mum again, and perhaps with my big sister as well. Thank you, Mum, for being in this video.
You're welcome.
This is your first time, and I can tell you're very nervous still, Mum. But we're gonna need to get you perhaps a little bit more comfortable. But you did great. Thanks for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit with me and your grandma.
No schedule.
Okay, cool. All right, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also make sure you check out the description box down below, where I've left links to the Pandora website, where you can check out the Mother's Day collection. We absolutely love Pandora. There's something for everybody. KOKO's got quite a few Pandora pieces as well, and obviously we've just decked up my mum with some gorgeous pieces as well. I wish you guys a lovely Mother's Day, whatever you do this weekend, and thank you so much for watching again, and I hope to see you back on my channel.
Happy Mother's Day!
Happy Mother's Day!